this is where I said to myself, I said, okay, I get it now. I think it's a shakedown. I think that somebody's mad at Target and because they got their DEI money cut. Because this is what happens. You have the black elite class. They receive money from the corporations because they say, hey, look, I can gather 50,000 black people to come to my church or to my conference or to whatever. And they were writing checks to them. And then when they stopped writing the checks, they said, we're going to boycott you. Now, here's the thing. I have no problem with them getting checks. I have no problem with them doing well. What I do have a problem with is the misrepresentation of this idea as if it's somehow some sort of win for the black community, when in fact it's actually just a win for the black elite. It's a win for the gatekeeper. It's a win for the Negro manager, not the black leader, the Negro manager. The Negro manager is the person who flexes to big racist corporations and says, I can go lasso up a bunch of Negroes and get them to do whatever you want. So if you need them to all vote for the Democrats, I'm going to be right there. I'm going to make sure that they all show up and vote for whoever you tell me to vote for. If you want them to go buy a product, I will put a product in front of them. They'll all buy it because they'll do what I say because they don't like it when people think about what they're going to do. They just want to be told what to do, right? And so ultimately, this is what I'm saying. I really see this as mass manipulation, and that's what it is. I hate this. I hate having to do this. I know Jamal. I know Roland. And I'm not here to accuse them of anything, but I am here curious to. I would love for them to explain, and they can even explain it here if they wanted to. I wouldn't care. Roland hasn't talked to me. He got mad at me in 2012 when I was in London for something. I forgot what it was. Roland stays mad. He's kind of whiny like that. But anyway, still, I'd love to know what's the goal here. How does the community benefit? So here's a couple other things I want to point out that you may not have thought about. Um, Let me show this. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen here, and I want y'all to let me know. Give me a yes if you can see what's on my screen. This is Target's stock price. Now, you've heard, how many of you have seen online people showing like, look at how the stock price has tanked. We tanked the stock and all that, right? Anybody seen that? Now, I'm not saying that they help the stock at all. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm a person who analyzes stocks for a living, and I can tell you that when you would get into the earnings report meetings, there wasn't a lot of talk about the boycott as being a major reason for the stock price decline. Most of the analysts would say, yeah, the boycott didn't help, but Target was having a lot of problems long before this boycott. So can you all see my screen? Let me know if you can see it. Give me a yes in the comments if you can see it. Okay, so this is Target stock price going back about 6 months. This goes back to June 2nd. The boycott, I believe, started maybe in February or March. It's red. It's red, but it's slightly red. It's down 2%. Okay, 2% is not horrible, but 2% down is still very bad in this market. This has been a very good stock market. A lot of you made a lot of money in it, so you shouldn't have any red. But so Target's struggling for sure. You go year to date, you look at the stock price. This is the present, December 1st. I want to say the boycott was back around maybe like February or March. Let's say it was. I want to say it was in February. Let's say February, right? So the stock price is 127. It's on the decline. It's dropped since then. It's gone down a lot. So they make a good point. The stock has dropped since the boycott started. But I want you to also look at this. Look at the 5-year price performance of Target stock. Now the boycott is about right. I'm gonna say maybe around here. If somebody has the date, put the date in the comments so I can really know the exact date. But you see here, you see the stock. Let's say it was like at 120 something, right?